Alright guys, welcome back to another video. Today guys, I have a nice French toast casserole for you guys. This is a nice breakfast item you can add to your menu. So we're not going to waste any time. I'm going to jump into this video and show you how I got it done. Okay guys, so here's everything I'm going to be using for this. This is some bread out of the bakery. There's a kind of a strange story how I ended up with that. But I also have 4 eggs, some vanilla extract. That's some ground cinnamon. I have some light brown sugar. And I have some of my syrup, my favorite syrup. This is Butterworth. And I also have this cherry filling that I'm going to be using. And I have some whole milk. Alrighty guys, so I forgot to hit record as I was cutting the bread, but I just cut slices out of it and then just turn it over like this on this side, and then just kind of cut strips of it like that, and then I'll cut those strips into kind of cubes or whatnot, and that was basically it. But guys, I actually obtained this bread by mistake. I placed an Instacart order at the grocery store and they ended up giving me someone else's order along with mine, and the store would not take it back, so that's how I ended up with this bread. Okay guys, so after I got my bread all chopped up, I went on ahead and sprayed my baking dish here with some Pam baking spray, and now I'm just going to get my bread down in here, and I used just about that whole loaf of bread. Guys, you could probably use maybe about 4 or 5 cups of it. If you have a small dish like this, that should be perfect. I believe this is an 8 by 8 dish if I'm not mistaken. But I'm just going to go ahead and get all my bread in here, and then I'll come back and make my wet mixture that's going to go over the top of this. Alright, so let's put our wet ingredients together. I have my 4 eggs inside of a bowl. Now I'm adding 1.5 cups of whole milk to it. And then once I do that, I'm going to come in and I'm going to start adding my cinnamon to it. Now you can use as little or as much cinnamon as you like. I happen to love cinnamon, so I'm always going to use a little bit more. You could also add like nutmeg or something like that to it also. Alright, now I'm going to add my vanilla extract. And I'm going to have the exact measurements in the description of the video for you guys. And once I get that added, then I'm going to come in and I'm going to add some of this maple syrup to it. Now I'm going to use a little bit more maple syrup than you normally would if you did add it, because I'm not going to be putting any on the top of my French toast casserole. So I'm going to put some on the inside to add a little sweetness to it. Alright, so once I got all of that added, then I'm just going to come in and give this a mix with my fork. And I found out right away that I should have had this inside of one of my mixing bowls, but eventually I got it together. So I'm just going to keep giving that a mix, getting everything well combined, and then I'm going to be back and get this ready to go in the oven. Alright, I am back. I have my wet ingredients all mixed together here, and we're just going to slowly pour this over the top of our bread. Alright, you just want to make sure that you kind of get all of that bread covered with some of this liquid. And then I'm going to come in with my fork and kind of mash it down inside of that liquid so that it kind of soaks in. Alright, and guys, you can put this in the refrigerator overnight if you would like, and then bake it in the morning. But I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna get this pushed down inside of here some, and then I'm gonna make my brown sugar and butter topping for it, and then I'm gonna get this right inside of the oven. All right, so let's make our topping really quick, and then we can get this inside of the oven. And I could have my butter a little bit softened, but I'm just gonna mash this up as much as possible. And then once I get that done, I'm coming in and adding my light brown sugar to it. This is about a half of a cup of light brown sugar. And I just want to mash the two of these together, get those combined. All right, and after I do that, I ended up coming and adding just a little bit more cinnamon to it, just because I'm obsessed with the stuff. So I'll get a little bit more added to it, and then I'll finish combining this together, and we're going to put it on the top of my bread and milk mixture. Okay guys, we are on the final step before getting this thing ready to go in the oven. So I have my topping here now, and I just want to come in and just break this up over the top. That's going to add a nice crispy sweet coating to the top of this once it's done baking. So I just want to get all of this over the top of it, and then this is going to go in the oven 350 degrees for 25 to 30 minutes. And I will be back once this is completely done. Alright guys, this casserole is out of the oven and it looks absolutely beautiful. So I am going to let this cool down for maybe about 15 to 20 minutes. You can see it's still bubbling hot around the edges. And then I'm going to come back and give this a taste test. Alright guys, we are going to give this a quick taste test. Well, I am going to give this a quick taste test. This looks absolutely amazing. You hear that? A nice crispy topping. Alright, so I'm going to get me one of these cherries. Now I let this cool down for at least 20-25 minutes while I was doing some other things, but you could definitely serve yours a little bit warmer than mine. But let's go in. And that's crispy top right off of the, got choked up. That crispy topping is the first thing that you get. That brown sugar, that butter, that's good. I got the right amount of cinnamon in that for my taste, and adding that syrup on the inside gave it some sweetness. And this cherry topping isn't like sweet, so everything just kind of balances itself out. But this is really, really good. And you could put powdered sugar on it if you would like, but I didn't find it necessary. Alright guys. Alright guys, this was an absolutely great dish. This is something that you guys should definitely go out and make. You can have this for breakfast. You can even have this as a dessert. And it's just really, really good. If you enjoyed this video guys, please give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment, subscribe if you are new, and turn on the post notifications so you'll know when I upload a new video. And follow me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Cooking and Chilling with Kenny. Until next time guys, peace.